just stay true to who you are, and be real. Don't try to put on a front or a facade, because this program will consume you if you try that. So yeah, be real.
I think what I've learned most in this program is a lot about myself, a lot of personal growth, and a lot about social justice. It's definitely been a very eye-opening experience in terms of learning community organizing and definitely seeing the background bone structure of nonprofits. So that's been very rewarding. What else? Just learned a lot about myself and realized that with growth, you need to look inside yourself first and to see what I need to build as a person, and then to actually ask to learn more. So I think that's the greatest thing that I've learned so far is learning what I know and then learning what I need to know.
My experience in public eyes has been very interesting and great. I initially came into the program wanting to continue the social justice work I've been doing in college, and I've definitely been able to do that, but along the way I think I've learned a lot of other things. For one, I think I've definitely learned a lot about diversity, and what that really is. I always thought that, I had been in a lot of diverse spaces even in college. I was in an office where there were a lot of different groups, but then still I realized now that we were still very separate, and then coming into Public Allies, I think we definitely aren't separate, and people are very different. People are very diverse, and I think you always know what it is, but then you don't realize how important it is when you see everybody's stories coming together and people clashing. But so it's definitely hard. I think I've learned that diversity is very hard to work through, but it's definitely something that's very important. Because without it, I don't think you never know the whole picture. You never know everyone's stories, what's really going on. And if we want to make change for everyone, how can we do that if we don't know each person's story?
Awesome. Thank you.
I think one of my challenges has been, I feel communications. I think communications is key. Everywhere you go, even trying to converse with your supervisor. It's been a challenge for myself. I'm currently a case manager, working with the homeless population. That could be very challenging because I'm used to working with kids, at-risk youth, but I have no regrets.
Really strengthen our communities. One of the greatest challenges has been learning to roll with the punches and not always know what comes next, but be willing to take it on.
Hello, my name is Kai Jarda. I represent year 0910 for Public Allies. And what brought me here this year is I think I have a lot of personal experience as far as the GLBT community goes. That definitely helped me out on the website. The minute I saw that, I was like, let's go. Growing up as a GLBT youth my whole life, I feel like I can definitely
The easiest way to answer that is don't write about what you think we want to know, because there's no way I could answer that question for someone else, what we're looking for is what makes you you. Tell me what you've been through, tell me what you've seen, tell me why you find this interesting, or why you are passionate about this work. Tell me about why would you want to invest so much time in a program such as this. It's not just a job, and it can't just be a job. The thing is, the program really digs into a lot of the things that are personal and private. And the reason for that is because we acknowledge the fact that our values and our assumptions affect our behavior and our treatment of other people. And when your work is primarily dealing with people, those assumptions are the most important thing to be able to be honest about and to be able to engage with others about. And if you absolutely find yourself in a difficult position and you cannot do that, this program might not be for you. We challenge more than just assumptions, we challenge beliefs, but not from a place of you have to be like us, there's no such thing. It's more like, can your belief stand up to the treatment and the emotion that comes out of someone who is affected by that belief? Can it stand up to that? If it can, then those are your choices to make.
What brought me to Public Allies was I was already working in a local nonprofit, which was family owned, and I took a lot of pride in